Welcome back. We are back on the Wheeler Talks football channel. Today we are discussing the Champions League last of 16. Now there's some proper tasty games in here, mainly on like the left side of the bracket. On the right side, there's not so much the tasty games. Other than Barcelona, the only team that's won it on the right side. No one else has won it. But on the left side is all the other winners. But if you are enjoying these videos and enjoying this channel, please subscribe, like, and we're going to get into discussing what I think is going to happen throughout the rest of the Champions League. So, first up, we have PSG or Paris Saint-Germain against Chelsea. Now, Chelsea is a weird one because Chelsea have such, like, Chelsea could be having the worst season ever and they could win the Champions League. Like, when they got to the final in 08, I don't think they were playing particularly the best. 2012, when they won it, they definitely weren't playing the best. But I do think PSG just have a bit too much for them. So for me, PSG go through. I think they go through quite easy. I think they actually win both legs. And then we're going to move on to the Galatasaray Liverpool game. Now, I believe they met earlier this season, didn't they? I believe Galatasaray actually beat them 2-0, I think it was. But they were going through a really rough patch at this point. But you got to remember, they have Anfield in the second leg at home. And Anfield and Champions League nights is always good. It's a bit of a library on the Premier League, but it's always good. Although they've not been the best. They've not been the best at home in the Champions League. I think they got battered 4-0 or 4-1 or something by PSV. They lost to Man City at home. They've lost a few games at home, to be fair. So for me, I think it's going to be a close one. I think Galatasaray might win at home and they lose away, but I think they'll lose heavier away. So I'm going to go for Liverpool win right there. Next up, even Stevie Wonder saw this one coming. Real Madrid versus Man City in the knockouts again. They beat us in this round last year. They actually beat us in the qualifying round last year. But Madrid at home first. Madrid have not looked that good. I will say that. Man City are playing the second leg just before the cup final. It's a little. We've already beat Real Madrid at home this season. Well, away from home this season. I think it'll be a 1-1 at Madrid, and then I think we'll beat them 2 or 3-0 at home. So I'm going to go for Man City to win that one, 3 or 4 goals. And then we have Atalanta versus Bayern Munich, the team that never gives up against Harry Kane and I don't know Kim Min Jae and Vincent Company. For me, Bayern's always going to go through, aren't they? They're always going to go through. Atalanta are good at comebacks, but Bayern's no Dortmund. Bayern will beat them home and away, and I think Harry Kane will score 4 goals. Next up, now this is going to sound mental. I think Newcastle win 3-0 at home. I really do. I think Newcastle win 3-0 at home. I think Newcastle batter them at home, and then they lose 2 goals away from home, and I think Newcastle go through. I think Barcelona are a little bit. Obviously, they're very good, but I think they're a little bit weak to physicality. Barcelona beat Newcastle earlier this season, but it was actually a very close game. Like, if Anthony Gordon had his shooting boots on, Newcastle win that or draw that at the minimum. And then Atleti versus Spurs. I mean, do we even need to do this? Spurs are going out. Spurs are losing home and away, and it's going to be 1-0 either side. That is what's going to happen. Spurs, they're not good. Their defence is terrible. Their midfield's terrible. Their attack is even worse. I don't know if Kudus or anyone like that's coming back, but they are not good. Next, I mean, somewhat of a bit of a favourite team of mine at the moment, Bodo Glimt. Battered Inter both legs. Battered Atletico Madrid. Battered Man City. Now they're in the round of 16. They're the first ever Norwegian team to win a knockout tie. So for me, they're going through. They're winning home and away. And then they're playing Arsenal. Arsenal just beat Leverkusen, didn't they? Arsenal were far superior to Leverkusen. So then that brings us back up to the round of quarterfinals, because you know that's the thing. And that is PSG versus Liverpool. Now, PSG versus Liverpool. Liverpool got battered across both legs. Well, out of the four halves, PSG got battered. No, PSG battered Liverpool across three of the halves. One half, Liverpool battered them. They stole a win in Paris, but then they lost at home. For me, no, I don't know what it is, but this PSG team is sensational. I really do think so. But what can we do about that? And then for me, Man City beat Bayern Munich. We just do. I think Bayern, Harry Kane's normally injured that time of year. I think we've just got too much for them. I think we do. At that point, we could either be in for the league or be out of it. At that point, we could either be cup winners or not cup winners. Like it's a lot. It's a lot riding on that. So I'm going to put Man City to beat Bayern Munich, and then Newcastle versus Atletico Madrid. You're not going to believe it. I'm putting Newcastle in. I'm putting Newcastle to beat Atletico down here. And then you're also not going to believe it, but I think Bodo Glimt to beat Arsenal. I think they do. I think Bodo Glimt are everything Arsenal hate to face. They're so defensively strong, good at set pieces. It's everything Arsenal hate to face. So we have a semi-final of PSG Man City, Newcastle and Bodo Glimt. For me, unfortunately, that's where Man City's run ends. I think PSG beat us in the semi-finals, which I mean would be unfortunate, but I just don't see us beating PSG, man. I do not. And then for me, that is where Bodo Glimt get through. Bodo Glimt beat Newcastle in the semi-finals to reach the final. Oh, I did not mean to hit that. And the final is PSG versus Bodo Glimt. For me, where PSG win 5-0. And for me, PSG retain the Champions League. That's right. I think PSG are going to do back to back. I just think this side of the draw, other than Arsenal and Barcelona, I think they're both going to go out quite early. I think Bodo Glimt will make the final. They are unbelievable to play. They are so good, so strong. But anyway, let me know what you guys think down below. I think PSG are going to win it again. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, please like down below, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.